9 million Americans practice Pilates, and the popular core exercise system is taking the world by storm. Its interesting history prompted a new book from local instructor turned author, our good friend Stacey Redfield. It is called The Pilates Effect, and Stacey joins me now to take us inside the pages and to tell us why she says the practice can be so beneficial to all of us. I have to sit up like never before during this interview. I'm elongated already.
That's one of the tips to living that Pilates lifestyle.
Well, congratulations. I feel like you've told me about this book in the works for a while now.
Yeah, it's, but what, 10 years, 15 years? Yeah.
And here it is, the finished product, right? So it's called The Pilates Effect. Yes. A lot of folks around town know that you live and breathe Pilates. You've been an instructor for years. Why turn your passion into a book?
Because there was so much of this story that wasn't told. People do not know why Pilates exists or even how Pilates exists. People fought to keep Pilates alive. There's so many little juicy tidbits about the industry that people don't know about, and we do tell all in the book.
Yeah.
So it's part of the story.
All the juice is now out there.
Yeah, it's all out there.
Thanks to you and your co-author, who I didn't know, we were just talking about this, you didn't know her.
I did not know my co-author.
How do you write a book with someone you don't know? How does that all go down?
Only I would do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, I met Sarah about 7 years prior at a conference. I mean, for a hot minute.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw this.
Must have been a good solid minute.
It was like 15 minutes. She came to a presentation I was doing, and that was it.
Yeah.
7 years later, I get an email. I don't know if you remember me. I don't. Yeah. No idea who you are. Would you like to write a book together? And I sat there for a minute. I'm like, sure, what have I got to lose? Yeah. So, yeah.
Wow, that's such an interesting story. And tell us a little bit about what is the Pilates Effect, actually. It's the title of the book, but what is it?
Well, the Pilates Effect, Pilates wouldn't exist today if it wasn't for the 5 people that we wrote about in this book. Pilates went bankrupt. Pilates disappeared. Joe Pilates was a real person, but a terrible businessman and very protective of his method. So the Pilates method affected people at such a profound level of healing that they felt it was important to preserve the method and carry it on. And they fought. People went to court to say they taught Pilates. So these 5 people, one woman in particular had a radical mastectomy, and we're talking the 1950s when there was no rehabilitation and there was absolutely no hope of returning to a career, and she was a professional dancer.
Wow.
So she went to Joe and she said, what do I do? And he said, we'll fix you. And he did. She did return to dancing with complete mobility.
Yeah, I was going to say, what did Pilates do for these people? I mean, it eventually changed their lives, like the woman you just described?
It absolutely changed their lives. And there's so many stories that we share in the book. Many of them come from my experience with my clients. The people that went on to teach Pilates and start training programs and continue to pay this forward are all incredible stories, but they just scratch the surface. Yeah. Everybody's got a great story. So
interesting. So I know you feel that Pilates isn't just a workout method. It really is a lifestyle, right?
Oh, absolutely.
How so?
Oh, absolutely. Pilates, we used to call it calisthenics, way back in the day. Our parents and grandparents did daily exercise. Today we just call it Pilates. So it's just as important as brushing your teeth, going through your daily routine. Exercise should happen daily, not just once in a while.
Yeah, and in terms of just incorporating this into our lifestyle, of course you can see an instructor and practice Pilates, but what are some other ways? They seem simple, Stacey, but they really can be impactful, right?
Yes.
Like what?
Yes. We get lazy. You know, we sit a lot. Technology has taken over a lot of the jobs that we used to do manually. So sitting up straight is one of them. I know, it just seems like it's something that's so simple. But muscles hold your bones up. That's their job. So they make up your posture. So when the muscles start to weaken, the posture starts to sag and we start to slouch. So I always say your ears belong over your shoulders, not in front of your shoulders. So those are some of the things that you can start to do. Get up and stretch out your legs, because what sitting creates, muscle contractions and tightness. So get up and walk around a little bit throughout the day.
So really there's so many things so many of us can take away from this book, whether we practice Pilates or not. And who should read it? Really anybody, right?
Everybody should read this book.
Everyone in America.
Everyone, please, yes, go out and buy it. Yeah, absolutely everybody. One of the things that we look at in this book, that there is no discrimination across the board. This is for everybody. We covered every ethnicity, every group, everything gets covered in this book. Pilates really is for everybody.
Great. So from history to tips we can all benefit from. Congratulations on the book success. You're going to be at the Moravian Bookstore this Saturday from 1 to 3, so you can see Stacy, get a signed copy of the book, and sit up straight and increase your posture. All right, congratulations. StacyRedfield.com for more information. Also check out the Pilates Effect on Facebook. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Thank you.